Hello, what's up, my people? This is your guy MKFX, and on this video, I'm going to be showing you a very simple trading strategy which you can use in analyzing your charts. And as you can see, here is GBPJPY, and from this setup, you can see I'm targeting a 562 pips. And if you want to learn this strategy, please watch this video right up to the end, and you are going to get some tips about it. If it's your first time watching my video, please do well to hit the subscribe button and also ring the notification bell so you can get notified each time I post important content like this exposing my trading strategy. So let's go straight to technical analysis and see what we are looking at this week to trade. So let's go straight to the monthly time frame on GBPJPY. So on the monthly time frame on GBPJPY, as we all can see, we have our monthly high, we have our monthly low, and we have our monthly overall low here. And from the look of things, you can clearly see GBPJPY is moving in the form of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So what's price doing? Price was dropping down to higher low, gave us a higher low, and at this point, it is ranging. So the question is, where is GBPJPY heading to from here? Will it continue to push to the upside to give us a new higher high from here, or will it drop down to this monthly support again before finding buy pressure? Because of this here, because of this little consolidation at this point, we cannot really answer this question. So we can only go down to the weekly and the daily time frame to see how we can explain price action at this zone. So this is going to take us to the weekly time frame so we can have a better understanding of what is happening around this area. So let's go to the weekly time frame. All right, guys, on the weekly time frame, as you all can see, we have our weekly support here. And if you take a good look, you're going to see that what? There is a range. There is a range around here on the weekly time frame. There is a range around here. Let me show you that. There is a range around this area on the weekly time frame. Like price is trading between a support and a resistance. You can see that. And price has made contact with this support. Will it push up to this resistance, or will price push down to break below this support and come down to the monthly support? Which of these scenarios is likely to happen on the weekly time frame? Now, let us take a good look at price action. Price action is showing that what price is in an uptrend. Why? Because this low has not yet been taken out. This low has not yet been taken out. So price is still in an uptrend. But will we be buying GBPJPY, or will we be selling GBPJPY? Still yet on the weekly time frame, price action is still not clear at this zone. So we are going to go down to the daily time frame to see how we can add more information to what we are seeing on the weekly time frame. So let's go down to the daily time frame. All right, guys, on the daily time frame, what can we see? We see here clearly that price is on a downtrend, giving us a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. So what do we expect? We expect price to give us another lower low. And here is our daily high and our daily low. So this zone is serving as a support. Why? Because we can see some rejections from here. So on the daily time frame, if price should break below this daily support and retest, the price should break there, then retest, then we are going to find sell entries to the downside. We are going to find sell entries to the downside on GBPJPY. Why? Because we have clearly seen or added more information from the monthly down to the weekly and then the daily time frame, and we have confirmed that GBPJPY is on a retracement going down to the weekly support, and if price should break below the weekly before we will target the monthly. So let us go now to the 4-hour time frame and see how we can catch a better or a sweet entry on GBPJPY to the downside. So let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame on the GBPJPY, what can we see? Clearly, we can see that price was in an uptrend, giving us a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now, price was supposed to make contact with this support and give us another higher high. But what happened? Price break below. Price break below and give us a lower low, a lower high with a bearish engulfing candle showing that what sellers are in the market. But remember, on the daily time frame, we said price should break below this daily time frame before we can look for sell entries. So what are we expecting? We're expecting that sellers should give us another lower low to the downside, then give us a lower high with a candle confirmation. Then we will now sell GBPJPY to the downside and cash this magnificent 562 pips on GBPJPY. So that is my full and complete technical analysis on GBPJPY, but it is not the end of this video. This video, we are going to analyze gold as well. So guys, if you are here and you don't know me, I am MKFX, the founder of MKFX Academy. I'm a Forex trader and also a Forex mentor. I can teach you how to trade and also guide you to become a profitable trader. How does that happen? Click down the link down my description. You're going to see my Telegram channel, a link to my WhatsApp, and also a link to my broker, one of the best brokers that I use. You can also use their link and trade. Now, let's go straight to gold and see what gold is giving us on the Forex market. So let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Amazing people. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. All right, gold. Let's start gold from the 2 hours. All right, guys, on the 2 hours time frame, you can clearly see that I am looking for a sweet sell opportunity on gold. I'm looking for a sweet sell opportunity on gold. So the question is, why do I want to sell gold? Why do I want to sell gold? Let's start this analysis from the weekly time frame and get a complete understanding why I'm looking for a sell opportunity on gold. So let's go to the weekly time frame on gold. All right, guys, on the weekly time frame on gold, what can we see? What can we see on the weekly time frame on gold? On the weekly time frame on gold, we clearly see that we have our gold high, our mid high, and our low here. And price is giving us a series of higher highs and higher lows on gold. We can see we have a higher high and we have a higher low. We have another higher high. Sorry, this tool is stepping a lot. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Excuse me, let's do it again. Let me use this. Okay, as you all can see, we have a higher high to the upside, we have a higher low, we have a higher high. So what do we expect? We expect price to give us a higher low, then let the move continue to the upside, because we all know that price does not move on a straight line, but it gives us a high, then it retraces back down to give us a low. So since price has made contact with our weekly resistance up here, what do we expect? We expect that it should find sell pressure at least to come to the downside for a higher low before a higher high to the upside. So from the weekly time frame, we are expecting a retracement to the downside on gold. So how are we going to pick this sell? Are we going to pick it from the weekly time frame? No, we are going to go down to lower time frames and see how we can add more meaning to what we are seeing on the weekly time frame. So that takes us straight to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, what can we see? We can clearly see that we have our daily high and low. We can clearly see that at this point here, we have our daily high and we have our daily low. And you can see the continuational move of the uptrend on the daily time frame, which is a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. So what do we expect? We're expecting a higher low to make contact with the daily support here before we can find buy pressure to the upside. So what are we going to do? We are going to capitalize on the sales which are going to be coming down on the daily support. We are going to look at how we can catch those sales first before we look for buy opportunities to the upside. So are we going to sell from the daily time frame? Still no. We still need to scale down to lower time frames and see how we can catch this sales opportunity. So it takes us straight to the 4-hour time frame. Takes us straight to the 4-hour time frame. All right, guys, on the 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see our zones here on the 4-hour time frame. We can see that price was giving us this support, which it was a higher high, a higher low on this support, a higher high, equal low on the support, but price did not find buy pressure to push up to give us a new higher high, but rather it break below this support, which indicates that there is a change of character at this point. So what are we going to do? Since there's a change of character to the downside, we are going to look for a sweet sell opportunities. So 4-hour time frame is not really clear, so we go down to the 2-hour time frame and see how we can pick these sells to the downside. So let's go down to the 2-hour time frame. All right, guys, on the 2-hour time frame, clearly we can see that we have a change of character here. Like we had a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, equal lows, and price managed to break below the support, and price managed to break below the support. So what do we expect? We have had a retest. So what are we expecting? With a candle confirmation, we are going to be selling gold to the downside. With a candle confirmation, we are going to be selling gold to the downside. And if you want to get these signals for free, don't forget to join my Telegram community. The link is down in the description of this video. And also do well to join my mentorship if you want to learn this amazing strategy. Remember, I'm MKFX. Next video is going to be dropping, which I'm going to be analyzing USD/JPY and BTC USD. If you want to watch this video, don't forget to subscribe. Ciao.